Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Vinyl Whistle. We're doing another live stream today. It's our third one in the last 3 weeks, and we've got Ewan, otherwise known as San Francisco, in today. He'll be doing 5 tunes for us today. We're going to have an interview in between, so I'll let him crack on with the first 3 tunes. But give a big warm welcome for Ewan and enjoy the set. Woo!
Single Just Rounds available on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube and all normal places. And this next one is called Not Sentimental, which is also out in all the usual places. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
Should've
but I'm not one for deep in it when it's late and warm. I know it's immature to go and throw my all into it and dissipate at dawn, dissipate at dawn. Okay, so this next one is a cover of the 1975 song Milk, which you can find over at my Instagram. So yeah, check it out. Straight lines that unwind you. She does a lip thing with her eyes that say I've seen. She said the bleeding's incidental. She's so cool. It's no fun if you've only a bottle of wine. She's doing it all the time. Doing it all the time. Doing it all, slow down. Yeah, I want you. She does a little thing on the side that shows what she's up to. She started talking about listening. She was glistening. It's not mending hearts with a couple lines. She's doing it all the time. Doing it all the time. Doing it all the time.
Thank you very much for that, Ewan.
Cheers, Robert.
Yeah, thank you for coming along. I really like those first two songs. Obviously, they came out as singles last year.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your recording process and what you go through, because obviously these are more intimate and acoustic covers you're doing of them. Like, how do you go about recording them?
Well, this is how they're written. So
Really?
it's really weird. It's really this is like what like everyone sounds like sort of from the off.
Yeah.
So it's weird to have other people hear it because normally that's just me.
Really?
And then I'll sort of sit down on electric guitar and I record them. And often it's just stems because I sort of do it in Logic on myself and I'm not a producer. So there's a guy, Jake Day, who's down in Cambridgeshire, I think. And so I send him all the stems and he does like the absolute works on them.
Okay,
And I like Bob Asquith, sort of drums over them as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's kind of really how it comes to be. So I do like super rough
Yeah, yeah.
recordings, and then they make it kind of what you hear.
Yeah, yeah. So you like to build it from the guitar from the start and then get rid of the guitar thing?
Yeah. I'm in no position to be able to record it or go put it out where like we want it out. So
Yeah, yeah.
they do that. Yeah.
Has lockdown affected how you've been writing at all? Like, obviously, if you're sending stems to people, you can do that digitally anyway. But do you like collaborating with people in person?
Yeah. Well, this all started in lockdown, so I've never known it any other way. But for this, like I've done other stuff, but yeah, it's really it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to meeting these people. For so is Simon to the tune, so yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's normal because
Yeah.
that's all I've known for this. So
Yeah. So this is your first project that you've done in Leeds, because you're from Wales, aren't you?
yeah. So I have recorded with like other bands more traditionally, like in a studio with people, and that's cool. But this has been really cool as well. It's kind of like a learning experience. So yeah, there's good stuff about both.
What drew you to Leeds and coming from Wales?
The conservatoire. It's called Leeds College of Music.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just sort of, it's the only conservatoire apart from the RTM, which does pop music, so I was like, well, that's the standard I want.
Yeah.
So let's just do that. And I came and loved it,
Yeah.
and then just thought, yeah, that's the place.
Had you heard that Leeds had a good music scene aside from the College of Music?
I haven't really, like, I suppose we've got Kaiser Chiefs from Bradford, but nothing smaller than that really.
Yeah,
So it was a brand new city I'd never been until I came for the open day. So yeah, it was a bit of a shot in the dark in that respect, I guess, but
Worth it then.
oh yeah, completely worth it.
Best city in the world, am I right?
Yeah, 100%. No question.
Yeah, if you're doing a pop course at the College of Music, like, how do you find that helps with your songwriting then?
Just makes me more aware of, like, because I don't have like songwriting lessons in that sense. Like it's very much instrumental based. I'm a guitarist, so that's where my focus is college wise. But it just makes me more aware of stuff, and you know what you're doing. There's no more just sort of, I'll play this because I like it. I know what this is. When you sort of, whereas like 2 years ago I was just sat there going, I don't know, I'll just sort of do this. That's gone.
It's like giving you a bit more lack of focus.
Yeah, it's got a bit of focus, and you know where to take stuff as well. There's no more, because you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know where to take it, and college has really helped with that and brought that on.
You've been in bands before then. What's like some of your earlier memories of being around music, whether you've been creating or just from listening or from...
Yeah, listening to music since like forever. That's nothing new. But it was mad. I was getting the Uber to come here, and I got an Instagram memories like 3 years today was my first gig with some mates from back home. Which was, yeah, so that's a bit mad. So yeah, it's just been that. It's quite nice. I'm still doing it 3 years later.
How different did it feel you doing that first gig to what you're doing now?
Oh, it couldn't have felt more different. To a pretty much packed out pub open mic night. To this is sick, but it's like it'd be nice to get back to playing to people again.
Would you give yourself any advice if you could go back to when you started playing?
Just keep doing it. It got me here, so
rolling with it.
Yeah, it got me here, so I wouldn't change anything.
Obviously, you just did a cover of 1975. Who are your major influences, and do you have any guilty pleasures that you wouldn't normally
No such thing as a guilty pleasure. There's no such thing as a guilty pleasure. If you like it, defend it. It's good.
Yeah, fair enough.
But no, yeah, Arctic Monkeys, Coots, Blossoms, Catfish and Bottom. So I'm in heaven here.
Yeah, exactly. You'll be sorted.
Yeah, that's it. So no, but to play this around pictures of like Alex Turner is a bit mad. Yeah, it's cool.
So the new single,
which
you'll be playing in the second half, Nightdrive. Do you want to tell us what that's about? What's inspired you about to?
Yeah, it kind of fell out of the sky a little bit. They happen sometimes. And it just formed like virtually straight out the first kind of words that came out with the words in the tune. Where like normally there are tunes you just sort of chip away at, and like I didn't chip away as what I taught. And it's just about night drives and sort of when you're a teenager and you've got a car. So I mean, it's cool, isn't it? Everyone does it, so like I'm hoping everyone can listen to that and go, yeah, I feel that.
Is there any like topics or themes that you always seem drawn to writing about, or writing lyrics about in particular? Then
definitely stuff that I've done. Well, they're the best ones. Like every single that's come out is always like a personal one. And just anything. Yeah, if I've done it, seen it, experienced it, felt it, then I feel like I can actually write this. Whereas like you do for like practice, try writing about other stuff, just get bored. I don't know. It's got no meaning to me. It's got there's nothing there that there's no investment. So I'm like, they're the ones that always just kind of stay unfinished.
If you do things that matter to you, then that's
that's it. And they're like so far they're the best ones. So.
Obviously you've been in Leeds now for a couple of years. Who do you like in the Leeds scene, and who are you interested in who's coming through in the wider UK scene?
There's loads of people like from college that I can't not mention. So you've got Waxworks, he's awesome. He's got a new single out. Check it out. Fuchsia, it's kind of like a rock funk thing. They're great. They put a new tune out yesterday. So defo, everyone can check those out. And it's cool. It's really nice being around so many people putting out stuff that's of such a high quality. It's awesome.
I know a few people have different dreams they want to do out of music career, but like, what's on your bucket list?
got a headline ready in Leeds, right? But let's not pretend. You know. Yeah, that's what it's.
Headline Leeds over.
That's what it's for.
Headline Leeds over Glastonbury.
Yeah, no question.
Really?
Yeah, no question.
Wow.
Because it's like
Leeds is a great festival.
Glastonbury's legends, and that's cool.
Yeah.
Like, you're never going to turn that down, are you? But like Reading and Leeds is like the absolute best of down in there, and that's where we want to be, isn't it? Like the best.
Make sure you tell promoters that never turn down Glastonbury.
That's it. No, obviously not. But
what inspires you outside of music? I know obviously music is a major part in your life, but
yeah.
what else do you do?
Just sort of mates and do you know what I mean? And just the stuff that you get up to and the stuff that you hear other people getting up to, and not as much recently, but all that is just kind of feeds it and goes into it and comes out in music, even though it might not have started. It'd be like a musical thing.
Maybe a couple more light-hearted questions.
Yeah, let's go for it.
You're hosting a dinner party. You've got an amazing 3-course meal there, but you need some guests.
Right.
Top 3 guests that you would invite to the dinner party.
Top 3 guests.
And it's going to be for the best time.
For the best time.
Yeah.
What can I choose? What the best time?
Musician. Yeah. Relative to you, but
okay.
Who do you want? Which musician do you want there to have?
Gotta get David Bowie out. Ziggy would be quite funny as well. Just to turn up like the Mad Hatter. Ziggy Stardust out. Gotta get Bob Marley through, haven't we? I reckon that'd be a good time. An introspective time.
Yeah.
I think I've got one more. You've got to have Keith Richards. You've got to have Keith Richards. Just.
Do you think some of them would suit better, like Bob Marley better for dessert, or Keith Richards better for the main course? Like, what do you think you're going to get out of them for each course? Because I feel like Keith Richards is going to be like...
You're just going to get mad stuff out. Aren't you? Whoever you sort of pick up on, you're just going to be sat there going, what? So, yeah. Either of them, whenever.
Yeah, fair enough. If you could have any superhero join you in like a live band, which one would you choose and why?
Any superpower.
And they could use their superpower as part of your performance.
To use the superpower. That's a good question.
Put you right on the spot, haven't you?
I've got friends that have opinions on this as well. I don't know, like who wouldn't want to have like Superman come back and do his thing? Shooting lasers out his eyes. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's made for it'd be cool.
Just for complete visuals.
Yeah, just complete visuals. Like, just that some guy shooting lasers out his eyes would be quite cool.
Audio visual sets up.
Yeah, I think so.
You're doing a track, but you've got to feature an animal on the track, and the animal has to be a prominent part of the melody or some kind of texture in the sound. Which animal would you choose?
You have to record them, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
See,
I know Pink Floyd have recorded dogs on their albums.
Because I don't want to get eaten before they've recorded that thing.
Let's say you won't get eaten.
I won't get eaten, I reckon. Because MGM did The Lion, didn't they? And that was quite cool. It'd be cool to get like a bear or something. Yeah. Just like a proper raw.
Last question. You can have a special item that goes on sale for a week in Greggs. What would the special San Francisco Greggs product be?
It's not that special, but it's great, and so it doesn't need to have anything else. Just a really good sausage roll.
Classic.
Just
vegan one, like they do already, but or just San Francisco.
That really wind people up, wouldn't it? if you came out with a vegan sausage roll, yeah, let's do it. Make it just to cause, Piers Morgan to have a bit of a rant.
Not liking your sausage roll. Well, what's the other song that you're playing now before Nightdrive?
This is a bit rubbish, isn't it? It is as yet Untitled, because it's not coming out until I'm really bad for names. I only named her a thing that I've got like when distro kids up in front of you, and I'm like, I've got to call it something. What do I call it? So yeah, no, it doesn't have, and it's not out or it's not anywhere. So
an exclusive to the vinyl whistle then?
Yeah, complete exclusive to the vinyl whistle. So I hope you guys like it. It might never be played again. So
even better, even more rare. To be fair.
Yeah. So yeah, that's. I hope people like it. If not, it'll go away and never come back. So.
When do you plan for Nightdrive to come out?
April.
Next month.
Next month, yeah. We had a date in mind, but I don't know if we're going to meet that. So Definitely April.
Do you have any plans for touring the rest of the year or any gigs lined up?
Yeah, I do actually. That's a really well-timed question. On the 10th of July, I'm supporting Near Misses in Argus Studios in Leeds. So tickets are live now. They will be on the bio on Instagram. They're not there yet, but the link will be up. But you can go and check it out, and that'll be a really good one. So I'm thrilled to have that.
Argus is a fun place to play as well.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Like I've seen it.
You'll enjoy it.
Images, yeah.
Not quite as good as Vinyl Whistle.
Obviously not, but
second best.
But second, there's a second best. It's okay. Cool. Buzzing.
Excellent. We look forward to those 2 songs.
Cheers.
Enjoy, guys.
Feelings I know, but now I should know that I can't help feeling as high as the ceiling when she started speaking, you know. I hope it doesn't show. It's not that I'm nervous, lacking in self-worth or anything between right now. Cause things getting awkward is the last thing that I need right now. It's clear she's indifferent, so I start a rift and I see the divisions, I'm sure. Doesn't want more. It's not that I'm nervous, lacking in self-worth or anything between right now. It's not self-sabotage, cause things getting awkward's the last thing that I need right now. It's time to hate her, I'm tired of that smile. And even if it was nice for a little while, I'm kidding, it's time to hate her, we're tired of that smile.
Sorry, man.
Sweet. So this is the new single Nightdrive out in April sometime.
Stop at the end of the drive, so you should park on the after the night drive. Even though it's only days till we next meet, you told me right at the last minute you were done chasing faces to occupy your heart. Do you really wanna leave it? Do you really wanna leave us both like that? Yeah, I know you have your reasons. And never trying to argue with the fact that you lost the most seamless. And it ended calling it bad, but I think we could be different. If you give us both a chance. You told me right at the last minute you were done chasing faces to occupy your heart.
Let's have a big hooray for San Francisco! Woo!